This is a general reading for the sign of Leo. If you have Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. Leo, let's talk about the Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year begins February 10th this year, and it will be bringing in the year of the dragon. The energy associated with the dragon is one that will guide us towards growth, progress, and abundance. And so this year is really going to be a guide, or will really help guide you on your path. The average New Year celebration lasts around 8 days, and this does vary during this time frame does vary according to the province that you are located in China. But there are some very common taboos that are avoided during the new year. One of these taboos that is avoided is by not using or saying negative words. All words with negative energy or negative meanings are really not said, not used, or even they try to not even think of these words. Words like death and sickness, empathy, poor, or even like the word killed. It is believed that these words hold negative energy, and by using them you can jinx yourself or those closest to you, and really set the pace or the energy for the remainder of the year. The basis, the foundation of your reading, Leo, is the Seven of Wands, a guardedness, a protectedness, being on guard, and being slow to take action, not wanting to take action, being on the defensive. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here, Leo. We start off with this beautiful strength card, and this represents Leo. This represents you really coming into your own and really aligning with your life's path, your soul's mission. And the appreciation and the gratitude of becoming solid and firm on knowing and understanding who you are. And then we have the 2 tens. We have the 10 of swords, which is endings, and then the 10 of cups, which is a wonderful spiritual beginning. There's a shift, a transition here. And that shift and transition this year is going to be wonderful for you this year, Leo. The dragons and the sign of Leo get along so well that it is predicted that many opportunities for growth and success will present themselves to you in both your professional and your personal life. And I see that happening right here in these cards. You're coming into your own. You're reaching a place of very fertile and deep self-appreciation, a place where you can manifest what it is that you are wanting to manifest. These struggles that have been holding you back, the pause, the being at a standstill is going to come to an end, and it's going to be very spiritually and emotionally fulfilling for you. And then we have the Page of Wands, and the page, this is the year of the wood dragon, and so I love that we see the wand here, which is wood, and moving forward, looking towards the future. And then we have the Hangman, and the Hangman has been coming up in most of the readings I've done, both this week and last week. And I believe that the Hangman is really speaking towards the changes that are happening to our world and how we react to those changes. And I really see that people as a whole, the world as a whole, are really going within and determining for themselves how they would like this planet to be, and what actions that each of us as individuals can take in order to manifest the world, the planet that we would like to be in. And here we see the Eight of Cups, the moving on into uncharted territory. Moving into uncharted territory. And then we have that Page of Cups. Again, the newfound appreciation. Leo, this January has been a very powerful month for you. Your view of the role that you play in the lives of others has shifted. And more importantly than that shift is what has changed is how other people perceive you, how other people are reading your energy. And that has shifted, that has changed, because you have re-evaluated the role that you play in the lives of others and the roles that other people play has effect on your life. You have taken time to step back and really see and appreciate how far you have come. And you are really letting the dust settle and not rushing in and making any impulse decisions or impulse behaviors. And so many times when I see that there's a guardedness or that there's a pause, I encourage people to move forward. But at this time, I think that this pause that you are experiencing, or this pause that you are taking, is very positive. This pause is allowing you to evaluate the energy that you are creating and the energy of that is being created by those around you, and how those energies intermingle and intertwine and determining for yourself whether that is a good combination of energy or a negative combination of energy, and really having the courage to adjust accordingly. And here let me move these cards up just a hair. Thank you. And then here we have this wonderful Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is really about thinking, contemplating, coming up with a plan. And it's the work smarter, not harder card. You know, it is using our wits, using our common sense. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which again, I love that it's coming out in your Year of the Dragon, Year of the Wood Dragon reading. It's really speaking to your strength. It's speaking to your courage to take action and put an end to the lack. There's been some lack. There's been something that has been missing. And perhaps this was there at one time, but it is not there now. And this lack, this lack that has been missing is going to be filled with knowledge and filled with understanding. I believe what's been going on here, Leo, is there's been a difference. The questioning or a newfound understanding. There's a newfound understanding that there is a difference between judging actions and judging people. And you're really finding that, do you really know when a person is judging you or if they're judging actions? Are you judging a person or are you judging their actions? And one way to help differentiate that is when we know the difference, we feel the difference when someone is judging us or if someone is judging our actions. And if we know how that affects us or how we feel when we are experiencing that difference, we can apply that to what we are doing with other people. This is a very interesting situation but I believe that you are in a situation where someone is having questionable actions. They are acting out. They are acting unruly. They are acting in a way that you are not comfortable with. They are acting in a way that is not in line with who you are. not in aligned with your soul's mission. And because you have made that differential there, you have noticed that difference. And maybe you're deciding that this person is not for you, or you do not want to associate with this person, or you do not want to take part in whatever this person is doing. That's not being judgmental. You are not judging that person. You are judging that person's actions. And that person's actions are not in alignment with you. And you are not being judgmental by deciding that you do not want to take part in this, or you do not want any part of this. I think that is where you're at, and that is the situation that you are facing at this time. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Leo. Thank you, Leo. You have a blessed week.